Doesn't do anything at all?
Oh, I'm just probably pressing the wrong buttons or whatever, you know. It probably needs some permission or something or another that I don't understand. And
Okay. We'll take a look at it and see what's going on.
okay, because it's new, and I'm sure that that it's all working properly. I got it back in February. And everybody in the household told me, "What are you getting that phone for? You won't be able to operate it."
Yeah. If anything, it should have been me and my brother got the smartphones.
Well, that was on sale, and so that's why I got it. That was the only reason I got it.
Okay.
You know, I'm surprised the cats aren't all over these boxes.
Hmm?
Well, they're not quite. They're not down on the floor, and they know I'd get after them if they got up here. We have 3 cats. I don't know where the female is, but they've all been spayed and neutered, and I have 2 males and 1 female.
She's been spayed. They've been neutered.
Well, he knows that. He understands those terminologies.
Yeah, I know. They've all been spayed and neutered.
Yeah, I was born and raised on a farm, and I tell you, we usually have to castrate the pigs. So the meat wouldn't be, when you kill them. So the meat wouldn't taste bad. Old folks used to call it ranch, but a rank or whatever. But used to castrate when they were small, and then when they get to be killing size, you butcher them little suckers, you know.
My grandparents had a farm up in Minnesota, and I must have been maybe 6th grade. I spent 2 weeks up there. There wasn't anybody else I could stay with on the block that I lived on because they were all on vacation. And so my parents took me up there. We talked about it, and I got to spend 2 weeks on the farm with just my grandparents. And boy, that was the most 2 wonderful weeks of my life. And so when I would tell my husband, "Oh, I got to go out with my granny and collect the eggs," he says, "Sue, you don't collect eggs, you gather eggs."
Yeah.
and of course, see, I was raised in town, and I wouldn't pick up those nasty, dirty old eggs. I'd let my granny do that, but I would pick up the cleaner eggs, and likewise washing the eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And then every once in a while there was a small little egg that would come, that we'd have.
Right.
So I'd want to set that aside and show my papa when he came in from out of the fields. And so here he was, he was probably 6 feet tall, good sized man. And I'd go running out with this little egg in my hand, trying to show him the little egg, and he's still on the tractor with the tractor running, thinking, I wanted to come up there, and inevitably, every single solitary time this happened, crush. Because he was going to help me up on the tractor.
Nice.
I tell you.
You think he would have realized maybe she didn't want up on the tractor. Maybe she wants to show me something.
No, it was just a, and he had 2 little piglets die while I was there, and so after the second one died, he decided to have the vet come out because he wanted to make sure there wasn't anything going through the herd or whatever you call pigs. I don't know if you use herd for pigs or what.
I never knew because we used to have we just called them hogs.
Hogs, yeah, hogs, yeah. And so he had an autopsy done, and Trevor, that's mine. And I wanted to watch it, and he says, "Well, Sue, don't you think this will ruin your supper?" I says, "No, I think it'd be really interesting." Well, it was to me at that point in time. I just...
Yeah, but now you can't even stand watching autopsies on CSI.
Well, that's a different situation. And I was vitally interested in that, and didn't ruin my supper or anything. And well, I found out that one mother pig had just laid on one of her little piglets, and I forget why this one died, but there wasn't anything going through the
Pigs.
hogs.
Yeah.
So he decided he'd have them all vaccinated, and I tell you, I was inside of the house with my granny, and the squealing that went on. I was crying. I thought for sure that those pigs were getting hurt, because of all of that squealing that was going on.
No, they just don't like being held down.
Well, no, I think they'd hold them up probably by their front.
By the back legs.
Oh, by the back legs, and then shoot them in the underneath the front legs.
Yeah.
And so anyway, but I did get to help my papa separate the piglets from their mothers, and he says, "Now just pick them up by the behind leg and just carry them by the hind leg." I says, "What?"
Yep.
I want to carry him like a little baby. He says, "No, you won't hurt him."
No.
I says,
That won't happen. Yeah, watch out for the mamas though. You used to have to watch out for the mama hogs, because we'd have a pastor full of them suckers, I tell you. And we wouldn't, of course my dad there was 9 of us boys that he had, and so we would never separate them when we got ready to castrate them. We would just do it in the open area. Just reach down and grab one, and this old guy who used to help my father a lot, he used to castrate them for us. We used to grab him and throw him between your knees and hold him down, and he would do his work on them and turn them loose. And I tell you what, them little suckers be squealing. And when they get to hollering, their mamas come looking for them. The mamas will definitely come looking. And then the problem lies then is that you have to be wary because they will attack you.
"Oh my. Well, he I don't remember. He may have had the mothers off elsewhere or whatever. I don't remember.
That was the smartest thing to do, was to separate and put the mothers somewhere else. But my dad, oh boy, they ain't gonna bother. They're gonna get them picked. And I had a brother that was off in college, and I think he was a senior at North Carolina Central at the time. He came home one time. He was gonna help us, and I was little then, and we weren't big enough to get over there and help the older brothers. So we were sitting outside the pasture, outside the fence they were working at,